For goodness sake, mammals reign supreme over all other animals with their dope abilities and unrivaled strength. No matter what the challenge, they always come out on top. Whether it's a race, a fight, or even a game of skills, mammals are amazing creatures who always come out victorious. And I love them for it. Mammals are dope. Bro, mammals first appeared during the Triassic period, around 200 million years ago. They were small and insectivorous, and most likely resembled modern-day hedgehogs or shrews. Over the next 150 million years, mammals continued to evolve and diversify. During the Jurassic period, some mammals began to grow larger and develop more specialized features. By the end of the Cretaceous period, 65 million years ago, mammals had become a significant part of the landscape. Now, the two primary categories of animals are like those with and without backbones, or vertebrates and invertebrates respectively. It's like saying the two primary categories of people are those with and those without hair, or bald and non-bald people respectively. So, listen up. Animals are divided into groups based on their qualities. Classification is super important because it gives animals all across the world scientific names. This makes it easier to identify and study them, which is pretty awesome. Scientists have divided all vertebrates into 5 amazing classes: mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, and amphibians. Most of the animals that belong to each category can probably be named. Can you name all the animals in each category? Yeah, I bet you can't. Although each group of animals has its own distinctive qualities and characteristics, at least some of the attributes are shared by the group as a whole. This means that no matter what kind of animal you're looking at, you're probably gonna see some similarities. For example, reptiles and mammals are both vertebrates, just like birds, and they all have warm blood. They don't belong to the same group though. They also differ in other ways. For instance, mammals don't lay eggs, only reptiles and fish do. Now, for the love of Mary Jane, there's just so much to discover about each of the 5 groups of animals. You know what? Let's just focus on mammals in this video. The largest animal group on the planet is the mammal family. Every mammal has a spine or backbone. A person is considered a mammal. Dogs, bunnies, whales, and many more animals belong to the same animal group as you and I. Mammals are also warm-blooded animals. This means that despite the temperature outside, their bodies will constantly try to maintain a consistent internal temperature. So unless you're sick and have a fever, your body temperature is usually around 98.6 degrees. The typical body temperature of mammals ranges from 97 to 130 degrees. But if an animal has cold blood, like fish, reptiles, and amphibians, its body temperature fluctuates according to the temperature around it. That means when it's cold outside, their bodies get colder too. Did you know that when it comes to food, mammals can be divided into 3 groups? It's like there are 2 types of people in the world: those who like sweet things and those who like savory things. For mammals, we have those that eat only meat, those that eat only plants, and those that consume both plants and animals. Just like people, some mammals are pretty versatile when it comes to what they eat, while others have a more strict diet. Carnivores, for example, always hunt for their food and eat other animals, while herbivores graze on vegetation. Then we have omnivores who enjoy both meat and plants. The food that mammals ingest is transformed into energy, which in turn generates their body heat. That's why mammals need to eat more food than cold-blooded creatures, so that they can keep their body temperatures consistent. Now, have you ever tried diving into a lake or ocean that was incredibly cold and found yourself shivering? Shivering produces brief bursts of heat that your body uses to try and warm you up. Then by sweating, your body makes an effort to cool you off. Some mammals have additional methods for cooling off. A pig rolls in the mud, while a dog pees. The mud shields the pig's skin from the sun's rays, and when the mud's water droplets evaporate, they leave the pig's skin damp, which also aids in cooling it down. Every mammal has hair or fur covering its body. Fur helps farm animals that hibernate, like bears, lemurs, squirrels, and skunks, helps them stay warm all winter. The fact that nearly all mammals give birth to live infants is another cool trait of mammals. Compared to fish and birds, which lay eggs that'll eventually hatch, this is pretty different. Only the platypus and echidna are mammals that can lay eggs. Mother mammals nurse their young using milk produced by their bodies. As with humans, dogs, and cats, newborn mammals need parental care once they're born. But in some other groups, there's no one to care for the animals, so they're left on their own. Aww. Well, all animals use lungs to breathe. Because of this, whales and dolphins are classified as mammals, not fish. They're considered mammals because they lack the fish-like gills and don't have a cold-blooded constitution. Land-dwelling mammals have 4 limbs. They either have 4 legs, like horses, cows, and rabbits, or 2 arms and 2 legs, like kangaroos and monkeys. And hey, humans too. There are over 6,500 different animal species. Nearly half of all mammals on Earth are rodents, including beavers, mice, and squirrels. Can you believe it? There's just so much to learn about the natural world. Oh, fun facts. The blue whale is the world's biggest mammal. It can weigh 150,000 kilograms and can grow up to 45 meters long. That's roughly around the combined weight of, 5 statues of Liberty? Can you imagine that? What else? The giraffe is the tallest terrestrial mammal, while the elephant is the biggest. The hog-nosed bat, sometimes known as the bumblebee bat, is the tiniest mammal. It weighs about the same as a feather and is about the size of, yeah, you guessed it, a bee. The only other flying mammal is the bat. The two-toed sloth is the world's slowest mammal. And although there are many qualities that all animals share, from the smallest bat to the largest whale, there's simply one type of animal among many others that make up the awesome animal kingdom. Gosh, mammals are super important. They help keep the ecosystem going and contribute to the food chain. Without them, things would be really different. They're also super interesting creatures that come in all shapes and sizes. Some are friendly and some are not, but hey, they all have a place in the world. Now, stop being a boggart and pass on these digital edibles by sharing this video. Thanks!